Empty Void right now. The reason being is because like he absorbed Cosmic Garou's power and just performed blatantly better feats against Blast than Garou did on Earth that we know of. And he has like the Dimensional Slash. Blast literally like in the past said he was stronger than him after he got the like the God Blessing, and then now he absorbed Cosmic Garou's powers, and Blast like isn't even sure he can win a fight even after like all the training he's done, like all the training, all the fighting of God. He still isn't sure he thinks he can win. Like he's not certain. So yeah, I think he's just at number 4.
Didn't he say he would? Didn't he say he could win?
No, he didn't. He said, "I'll figure it out," which means okay. It's like a degree of uncertainty, like Empty Void after absorbing Garou's power.
They hate the downplay for Blast. It's ridiculous.
It's not downplay for Blast. Empty Void is just stronger than him. Like,
I mean, wasn't he also stronger than him before he clapped his ass for 15 years? He put him to sleep for 15 years.
Okay, you can beat someone stronger than.
That's what I'm saying. So why would I not believe him when he says that when he already did it before?
I'm not saying I'm not saying Blast can't win against Empty Void. I'm saying the fact that he's like uncertain against his win against Empty Void speaks volumes to how strong Empty Void is.
I mean, in the past, they were pretty relative, right before Blast defeated him, right?
Well,
I would put Blast above Empty Void.
Blast said he was stronger, but Blast still found a way to win.
No, he said they were equals.
No, he said he was stronger.
They were equals. Let me give it to you guys.
They were
1 second.
They were equals when they were humans, but then when Empty Void got like the monsterization, he became stronger than Blast.
Yeah, that's what I meant. That's what we're talking about. Yeah,
the human part.
Yeah.
Let me read it off here real quick. So, chapter 196, Blast says, originally he and I were equal in ability. Since he was given the power, he had the advantage, but I gave him a serious wound that will take 15 years. So, equal in ability, take a power advantage, but Blast still beat him, right? So, to me, that implies Blast has techniques, obviously, that can beat people way like above him, like in stats.
I mean, I would say like Blast is probably capable of like outsmarting him, or like that could like damage him regardless of that. But like this is a power list, right? So I'm putting Empty Void above Blast, especially currently with Cosmic Garou's like absorption. Also, the fact that like Empty Void basically just noogies on Blast techniques when they fight recently again. He literally just like cut open his beams and completely vanished.
Right. So I'm gonna quickly say my pick then. So for number 4 for me, I do actually have Empty Void as well, but I can certainly be persuaded on that. Because for Blast, for example, right, why did Empty Void, leave when Blast fired his step at him? Why didn't he continue that fight? He may have some reason for wanting to wait to fight Blast, but if he was stronger than Blast and wanted to defeat him, he could have done so right there. So either there's an exterior motive, or Blast is, at least a big threat to Empty Void.
Till this day, even with the Garou cosmic boost, bro, till this day, there must be a problem. I hadn't even thought about that, bro. That's a big fact. Who just said they agree? Elaborate.
Yeah, I said that. And there's not really much to elaborate on. I disagree with exactly what Designated said about how Empty Void escaped from the fight, seemingly because he wants to get even stronger to be more confident in defeating Blast. If Blast is his number 1 foe, there's no reason not to just take him down right there if you can.
Okay.
I mean, people, we don't know its exact motivations, to be fair.
Well, are we under the assumption that he's avoiding him? Because we saw him attack like Blast direct. That's what we saw. He directly attacked Blast. So he's not like he's like pretending like he directly attacked.
I think it was more fending him off.
Fending who off?
It's just weird. It would be weird to me if sorry, go ahead.
Empty Void attacked Blast, Flashy, Saitama, and Sitch. He's the one who initiated the attack. They didn't attack him. So yeah, he does want this.
Oh,
so why did he?
Yeah, but like that was before. When he fled, that was before.
Bro, all I'm saying is
that flashback sequence.
I want to argue or make an argument for Blast here after Cosmic, because not only did Cosmic Garou not actually defeat Blast, but this very feat here that we're talking about makes me think that he would have been able to overcome the obstacles that Cosmic could have presented him. Like classically in a classic 1 fashion, Garou gives dialogue that clearly implies that Garou has like surpassed the threat that Blast was presenting to him at the moment, right? How is that not the same case? Literally what happened here with Empty Void. Like they were fighting with each other apparently, or they were good friends, they were the same strength. He got boosted up or blessed, and then Blast fights him and then deals that type of damage to him. Like and there's no implication here that like this guy got crazily or uses crazy different powers now. Like whatever Blast did back then, he could have done to Garou. And because Garou didn't necessarily clap his ass like at all, like even touch him during their exchange, why do I have the reason to believe that he wouldn't have been able to overcome that at a certain. Don't get me wrong.
Well,
The potential for Cosmic Garrou's growth, is the reason why I'm okay with you guys having him in this position. But like for number 4, Blast can beat or potentially fight Cosmic before he leaves Earth. Why is Empty Void just like now bodying him when he already lost?
Because Empty Void would be stronger. Like okay, if Empty Void is equal to Blast as a human and then gets like monsterized, and then after coming back, he then absorbs Cosmic Garrou's powers, he would just be strong on Earth.
We're kind of discussing like the most important point of contention in the story right now. So this is
as far as I have seen, I think Empty Void was actually handling Blast like pretty well. Like Blast shoot like this massive beam at him, and he just manipulate the space like a carpet and just like, completely dodged, like deflected his attack. I think like if Blast has something like stronger, like if he's like holding back his full power, I'm not sure, but as far as now, I think Empty Void has slight edge over him, so I will put Empty Void.
We've given arguments for Blast and for Empty Void, right? They both fought each other. Very briefly in a flashback, they fought each other 15 years ago. Blast won that fight, and in the recent rematch, Empty Void did, dip out on Blast, but he showed he had some really cool abilities as well. So my heart says Blast because I really think he does not get enough credit for obviously having abilities. But no, hey, let me finish, doll. I did make an argument for Empty Void originally, so I think his abilities and just the way the story is going, he's probably going to have the upper hand against Blast. And my reasoning as for why Empty Void may have left during that exchange, Blast does mention later, after the flashback, that the Dimension Blade seemed to be a sign of Empty Void recovering. So maybe Empty Void needed to heal still, even after absorbing Garrou's power. So I'm going to go with Empty Void